Hello everyone and welcome to a new video. Today I thought I would film a little book tag, and that is the reader habits tag, because I thought it would be interesting to talk about my habits while reading. I do get a lot of questions sometimes how I read so much. I actually haven't read through the questions because I wanted them to be a surprise for when I actually film right now. Maybe it will be some questions about, how to read more. I don't know, probably not. I think it's more like what you do while reading, etc. I don't even know what I'm talking about. Let's just start with the questions. It's 11 and let's get started. The first question is, do you have a certain place at home for reading? So yes and no. I always read the same places, but I don't read in just one place. So first of all, we have, of course, my bed, which I'm not gonna show you, but it's my bed. And I read there sometimes when going to bed, or just even if it's in the middle of the day and I'm just gonna read, then I can just go in my bed. Sometimes I do sprints, and when I do sprints I always sit in my office most of the time. Not always, but 80% of the time I sit in my office and then I read in front of my computer. It's kind of not the most comfortable place to read, but I have good light in there and a chair and foot support, so it works out fine. And then of course I read at Erica's, my best friend, who lives in my house but in her own apartment, and she has a really good reading light in the edge of her couch. So if I'm there, I read mostly there. Those are the three main places I read. Sometimes if I'm gonna read a lot, I read in my bed, and then I will read on my couch in my room. But that's if, for example, I'm doing a readathon, I'm reading the whole day, I'm tired of sitting in my bed and I move over to my couch. But that has not happened that often. But yeah, those are basically the 3 + 4 places I read in my house. So question number 2 is bookmark or random piece of paper. And this is really funny to me because I used to be a really good bookmark person. I usually had one bookmark, and I could use that one bookmark for years. If I bought one pretty one, I would use that until literally it falls apart or something, or because I bought it and then it's ugly or something like that, or got it as a gift. When I usually lose that one, I leave it in a book or somewhere, I usually take a new one, or it's time for a new one, and then I use that new one consistently for a long time. I was really good at taking the old bookmark into the new one. I'm horrible at that now, and I keep losing my bookmarks. The one I read last, I kind of just leave in the book, and then I open the book later and oh, there's that bookmark, and they're everywhere. I literally have hundreds of bookmarks though, so it's not really an issue. I'm really bad at using them, and I always disappear. And then if I'm have been a bit bad time, I should just close my book and I remember where I was in the pages, or I just sometimes I just put it in my phone or something if I'm just gonna close the book, and then later I need a phone but I don't need a book, so I just take it out. So yeah, not a random piece of paper, but that do sometimes happen at work if I need to close the book really fast, and even though I have my bookmark right beside me. So it's become a hassle. In general, a bookmark, I do use it, but I keep losing them lately. Question number 3 is, can you stop reading, or do you have to keep reading until a certain amount of chapters or pages? So yeah, I am very thorough upon my pages because I'm counting them, so I want to reach a certain goal every day, which is in a case lately 100 pages each day. So then I'm not going to stop on page 92 because I want to read either over 100 or exactly 100. That sounds really dramatic, but yeah. But if I don't have time, or if I'm being really tired, I'm fine with reading one chapter. Yeah, I wouldn't stop in the middle of a chapter unless it cannot be avoided, or the chapter is super long and it never ends. But yeah, so basically no, I cannot stop because I like to stop at a nice place. Basically, yay. It's a really easy answer. I could explain it more, but you got the point. Question number 4, do you eat or drink while reading? My parents are making a lot of noise right now, but anyway. And I do sometimes. This is kind of I can have a glass of water, or a glass of soda, or snacks, but I tend to eat it up so I can concentrate fully on my reading. So I can start reading while eating it, but when I eat it up, I put it away, and I now I'm done with it, kind of. I don't snack consistently through my whole reading session. But I can have it in the beginning to be cozy, and then eat it up, and then just keep going, kind of. That was really weird, but whatever. Question number 5, multitasking, music or TV while reading. Okay, so yes, I can listen to music while reading, especially, for example, if I'm on a plane, I need to have music on because there's so much noise on the plane that I would rather just have music to cover up all the noises. But TV is funny because I do actually have the TV on a lot of the times when I'm reading, and that's because in Erica's place, and she watches stuff while I read, and I don't 100% watch what she's doing, but I do like watch casually while reading. And then like sometimes we watch movies we've seen before, like for example The Hobbit, and we put it on, and then like I'm watching The Hobbit while reading, but I don't literally like keep fully up because I watch it so many times. So yeah, this is a yes. Definitely. But yeah, sometimes I also just do have music on to like have it in the background and chill, but I don't need music on to read, but sometimes I have it on for coziness. Number 6, one book or several at one. This can depend a bit, but I always do tend to have an audiobook and then a physical book. Like that's 2 separate books, so I am reading them at the same time. But sometimes I can read a book at the same time as another, if for example I'm reading it for a challenge or I need to wait, etc. So then like I can like for example just read like 50 pages in that one and then 100 pages in another, and then keep them going simultaneously. Or for other reasons I needed to put a book down, but yeah. Generally just one and one though. Number 7, reading home or everywhere. So usually I used to read a lot at home. Now I barely can't because like I put it off until like the last thing I do in the day to read. And it's kind of like annoying because usually it was like the first thing I did. But yeah, so everywhere I can read everywhere. I can read on public transport and generally everywhere, like I guess it's in a park or whatever. And I read a lot at work. Like that's mostly where I do almost all my reading lately. It's the best time. In general, I used to be home, but now I feel like more everywhere because I used to do it all at work. But yeah, I have a hard time on public transport because my bus rides are always so short, like literally like 5 minutes. So I can't really read and then keep up on my stop because then I will keep losing it. Like if I literally text and don't keep up, I lose my stop. So yeah. But if I had longer trips, then it would be a great time. Number 8, reading out loud or silently in your head. So I do read silently in my head, but I feel like sometimes I can say a thing out loud to be like confirming it when something really shocking happens. But yeah, mostly silently. Number 9, do you read ahead or even skip pages? Okay, I don't do this, but sometimes my eyes read ahead on the page kind of by accident because like I'm reading and if really something so shocking is happening on the page, my eyes keep going like super fast down the page to see like, for example, are they really dead? But then I'm like, wait, now my eyes, and then I like need to focus them back on where I was and like read it like properly. But no, I don't skip pages. I could if I wanted to like find my favorite parts in the book and read that again, but that would be like kind of reread if I already read it. No, I read it straight through. Number 10, breaking the spine or reading it like new. Like new, I have a I was gonna say tactic to read a book so that no spines are usually broken unless it's a really thick UK paperback. They're usually the UK paperbacks that is hateful and spiteful. US paperback tend to be more floppy and survive better, but I don't buy those, so there's that. But yeah, I'm trying to keep my books in the nicest conditions as possible, and then they turn yellow by sunlight anyway, so what's life? Oh my god, we are already at number 11. That was really fast. Okay, so the last question is, do you write in your books? And I do not. I kind of wish I did, like more like marking, what's it called? Highlighting and marking and write like small notes, like especially if something like is really good to me. I don't know, like if I write in a book, I know it's my books, I could do whatever I want for them, but it's like a thing where like I need to keep it clean in my head. So which like then it would be like I need to buy another copy I can annotate and then have one copy that is clean, but I feel like that would be a waste of money unless like I really enjoyed the book. I don't know. Obviously, I think I would only do that with a book I really enjoyed. I don't know. I think it's complicated. I do also have ever own a lot of copies of some of my books. I could use one of those. That also works. And there's also the thing that like one day I'm gonna be dead. So like then, I don't know what happens with my books. I assume they're gonna be donated. I hope they don't get thrown away. It makes me like skeptical for some reason to think that someone reads my notes, because what if they're really personal? I know that it doesn't matter, but like I don't know what I would write to them, so like I don't necessarily want everyone in the world to know what I wrote in the books when I'm dead. That is like my logic right now. At the same time, it could be cool for like science to be like, oh my god, this one person 2000 years ago, they thought about this book like this. That could in theory be a bit cool, but in theory also it's a bit like, I don't know how to explain that feeling. But yeah, I will probably get over that. Either way, that was my reading habits. This was different kind of questions than I thought it would be, but it was kind of fun. I hope I made sense, which I usually don't, so there's that. And yay, little simple video today. That was fun. And yeah, you will see me soon in the video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a calendar emoji down below if you enjoyed this, and you will see me soon. Goodbye.